Hey guys, it's Chris from Zephyr Sports. Dangerous Power was kind enough to send us the new Dangerous Power Fusion Elite. This will be coming around next month, and it'll be retailing for around $6.99. It'll be coming out in 5 different colorways. And just to start off with this unboxing, it comes with this actually really nice case. I'm not sure what material this is. I've heard it's case material. So let's open it up. And inside the box, it's actually really well organized. Here's the gun itself. We'll get to that a little later. Under the gun, we have Dangerous Power's nice ball-headed Allen key set. It's a full set that you need to basically service your gun. A full parts kit. Just open that up. You'll have your basic grease, screws, extra detents, extra springs, and it comes with 2 nice nifty zip ties. You always need those. And a full set of O-rings if you ever need to replace anything in your gun. So come right here. Dangerous Power also includes a quick start tuning guide. We'll get to that later in the video on basically how to tune your gun. And what I was really surprised about was this full color manual. See, it's just full color manual explaining every little detail on the gun, and you have a full blow up parts kit or a parts list on what you have on the gun, and a few Dangerous Power stickers. You always need those on your hopper. And Dangerous Power barrel cover. The other side of the case. Also included is this really nice 2-piece barrel. It's a 13-inch 6.89 bore, and that's what will be coming with the Dangerous Power Fusion Elite. Alright, so now we're going to go to a brief overview on the exterior of the gun. I've always really liked Dangerous Power guns. I don't know why, but they've always seemed to be really good shooting guns to me. So we'll just start off. Probably my favorite ASA, the Dangerous Power. This is the RAPS 3 ASA. It's basically just a flip lever ASA. Flip it in, turns the air on. Flip it up to degas the gun. You have Dangerous Power's house board. It's a very nice OLED board. You have the screen on the left side. Just hold it down to turn it on, and you have, hope you can see that. You see a white and black displayed OLED. Really nice. Very easy to change the settings on your gun. We have the Dangerous Power, I believe it's the 5-point, the dual ball bearing trigger. There's almost no side-to-side play. The trigger basically just only goes back and forth, just like how it's supposed to. Then you also have the quick release bolt. So you pull up on this top pin right here, and your bolt pops out just like that. The bolt is a lot smaller than most guns, so it's going to give you a lower operating pressure. It has less weight for the bolt to travel with. The gun's going to operate at around 130 psi, which would be around 290 FPS. Go to the top part of the gun. Has Dangerous Power is always nice. Toolless clamping feed neck. Basically just finger tight adjustment. And you can clamp it down just like that. Secure your hopper. You don't have your hopper flying off. Then go to the barrel. It's a 2-piece 13-inch barrel. It is a 6.89 bore with a nice silver accent just to complement the all-black gun. And also on the gun, it has this very nice anoing. Basically, the front portion of the gun is a dust, and from the eye cover's back, it fades to this more polished black. So I thought that was really nice. The milling is very intricate on this gun. Probably one of the better millings that I've seen than most guns coming out right now. Alright, so now that we've went over the exterior part of the gun, now we will be going into the boards portion, where we'll just basically show you how to change the different modes on your gun and change the different settings on the board. So to turn it on, press this bottom button on the back of your grip frame, and your OLED screen will turn on. If you notice right here, your tournament locks button will be locked, so you will have to turn that off to basically change the modes and different settings on the gun. To do that, remove the 3 grip frame screws on the 3 grip screws on your left side of your gun, and open it up. Once you have it opened up, towards the bottom of the board, you will have this red button right here. Basically, once your board's on, press that, and if you notice right here, the lock will basically unlock itself, where you can change the different modes on the gun. Get the grip out of the way, turn the gun off again, and then hold down the trigger, and then press the power button again, and you'll go to the start menu. This is where you'll change all the different settings on your gun. So start off with the program menu, and if you go to program set, marker set 1, This is where you'll change your BPS, the rate of fire for your eyes on. Press the trigger to go down. Your BPS for the eyes off. Go down more. You have your trigger debounce, the solenoid dwell, and the empty bolt stick dwell. These two will be the ones where you're basically to tune your gun. Keep going down. You have the anti-bolt stick reset time, your auto shut off for your gun, and whether or not you want the splash screen to turn on or off. Now if we go back to this arrow at the top left, hold down the trigger, it'll go back. Now we'll go to marker set 2, and you'll go to more parameter settings that you can change for your gun. You have your bolt return, your OLED brightness, basically your OLED intensity. If you want the rate of fire, cap firing is if you want the rate of fire capped on. How many burst shots you can take, you can set from 3 to 5 if you wanted. Your reactive shots, your ramp shots, because how many shots it takes before your gun will start to ramp. Your ramp rate, your ramp mode, ramp value, and your ramp timer. Go back. And fire modes, basically all the different firing modes that you'll have on the gun that you want set. Now go back to the profile menu. These are basically quick start profile menus that you can go to that you want on your gun. Go back to that. Tournament will be the different settings that you want. Hot start or PSP Pro. You can change these to whatever you want. So if you don't want to keep changing each individual setting, you can go to these to have basically a quick load menu. Go back. The tour mode menu is basically showing you what basically all the values are for each mode. So you have PSP 3-shot mode, NXL, Millennium, and I'll show you what the settings are for those so you can fine tune those a little bit more. Go back. Your statistics would be your peak, would be how basically your peak rate of fire cap. So on this gun we've capped it at about 16 balls per second. Your total pulls on the trigger and the total shots fired from the gun. And trigger trainer is probably my personal favorite. Really like to mess with this. So you hold it down, and this will show you, grip frame back, how fast you can basically shoot. So go right there. My peak was 14. The average pull was 14. So it's a really nice, cool little feature if you want to just mess with your friends, so you can get the fastest pull time on there. You can say, turn back the gun on, and show you how to change the different modes. Once your tournament lock is off, it's very easy. Just press your bottom power or the top power button or the mode button, and every time you change that, it'll go to the different modes on the guns. You have ramp, PSP 3-shot, NXL, Millennium, and Semi. And the bottom button is whether you want your eyes on or off, and it's also your power button. So that's basically a quick overview on the board on the Danger Power Fusion Elite. Now that we went over the overview on the gun, we'll show you how to basically do a quick tuning guide on it. So safety first as always. So tuning the Fusion Elite is actually very easy. There's not really much to it. You have this is basically the OPR, which would be your regulator adjustment, and then your LPR, which are basically the two main components on the gun that you need to tune. So, turn everything on. And before you air up the gun, you want to make sure your OPR is turned in all the way to where it's basically closed, and your LPR basically turned out all the way where it's fully open. And once you've done that, take your 1/8 Allen key into the OPR and turn it clockwise. I'd say about 2 full turns, and then air up the gun and check if it shoots. Now that's shooting, we're going to basically chrono it. And this is where you want to get it to your desired velocity. I'd say around 290 FPS would probably be the best. So that was too low. Turn it up. So we're around 200 right now. Keep turning it up. So basically check with your field regulations, see what FPS they want you to shoot at, and not to want to tune your gun to. So we're still shooting a little low. Just turn that up just half a turn. Still a little low. Probably do one more quarter turn. I'm gonna try and get the gun to around 280 FPS. And one last quarter turn should probably do it. There we go, 279. So once you got your desired velocity basically on the OPR is where you can go to your LPR adjustment. So now that we've done the OPR section on the gun, now we're going to tune the LPR. Basically this is where you get your smoothest possible shot. Basically how to do it is when your LPR is opened all the way, you want to turn it in to where till you get to the smoothest shot you can get. So right now it's shooting really hard. So basically you want to turn it in all the way until your FPS drops. And once that drops, you want to turn it back up about a quarter turn until you get back to the velocity you were just at. So still shooting at where we want, so you can turn it. Right now we're going to start with about a full turn, counterclockwise, front of the gun. Still shooting at the FPS we want. Do about half a turn now. Now we're going to chrono it. Alright, that's where the FPS dropped a lot. So we're going to pull it out another quarter turn, and that should be where our velocity was at originally. Alright, so now that we've done that, chrono the gun. Shooting around 275, so that's exactly what we wanted. Now we basically showed you how to tune your gun. We'll go to the shooting video part of the video. Hey guys, it's Chris from Zephyr Paintball with the new Danger Power Fusion Elite, and we're going to shoot it today.